Well, good morning, everybody. We are back here working exactly where we left off yesterday. I've had some absolutely, I've one absolutely crazy project to do in school, and I've been working on it pretty close to nonstop. But you can see there is a little bit of progress done here on the Sandgill terminal. Let's stand back and take a look, shall we? I like it. I like it. So here's where we're at. I don't remember exactly where we left off in the last stream, but we had sort of the beginnings of this laid out, and it's still, well, the beginnings, I guess. But yeah, we're starting to sort of see the general shape. I was going to go symmetrical, and then the more I thought about it, the more I didn't like doing it symmetrically, and so I have veered off of path. But this is where the terminal now of Sandgill will end. It will come right up here and end. I've thought several times, I'll think about it maybe more later on, but one about doing like a cactus boat sort of breaking, and then, you know, hopper and then boat dispensing situation. But like also I could just leave boats out. I don't really mind that either, just like leaving them out. I'm okay with that, because then you just get on a boat and leave. So I mean, it's a single player world, you know, after all. Having a couple boats at the end of the terminal is kind of okay with me, so I might just do that. But here's where we're at so far. So there's a couple different ways to get up here. I like having a few different options. This is one where you come up the stairs here. There's a platform. This will go into some sort of maybe a little bit of a storage or something like that. Here you can see I was experimenting. I got levers up there. I was experimenting with a like a boat hopper system, and I just didn't like how it was working out. So I thought better of it. Then, of course, over here you can actually get to the bridge. This, or what's it called? Shathari spine. That way, or you can come up here. And then this is where I'm going asymmetrically, I think. Is going to be right here, where this one is going to room on the side, and this one's just going to be a roof. I think that'll look pretty nice. So that's what we're working on today. Doing a little bit of a roof situation here, and then I don't want all those. Do that many. I think that's probably good. I don't know how much. I might need to cut down some more jungle trees. I don't know. Oh, tumbleweeds! Tumbleweeds blowing through, everybody! Look out! I love it. I love those freaking tumbleweeds, man. So cool. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to want to make up a decent amount of jungle slabs, and then we can work on the roof over here. Now, get up, I think. I don't know that there's a way up here. We may have to fly. Until we get the building done. Maybe here? Hey, Corbin, how's it going? So yeah, so we have 41 minutes of Minecraft today. That's kind of nice. A little bit more than is usual. Now I'm trying my best to build this primarily out of wood to fit the Sandgill sort of palette, just so it blends in. I mean, I used some stone, but primarily the stone that I used was on like just foundations of houses. For the most part, we did really stone here, so I'm going to try my best to kind of keep up with that for right now anyway, and just try to make this place blend in. I think it'll look nice once we get it all put together. Let's see. Might as well just do this. Like that. I'm using oak trim, which is kind of weird. Oh, might hit your head here. I don't know if this is gonna work. Well, we'll try it. See. That, and then like that. I don't know, you hit your head here? No, it's okay. Works. Cool. Woke up with pink eye. Ah, boo, pink eye. Oh, well. You can close your pink eye, let your pink eye rest, and just listen to the stream. And I'm sorry about that. That stinks. I haven't had a pink eye in a long time, but my kids both got it recently, and they were pretty unhappy. Alright. This will look nice. This is one of the, like, people ask pretty frequently. They're like, well, what advantages does Bedrock have over Java? Well, one of them is this block placing. Java, you can't just drag your mouse like this. And that doesn't seem like a huge big deal, but honestly, it is really, really nice. I use it, since I've learned about it, I use it all the time. Like, I'm not clicking individually. I'm just dragging across. Now I'm sure there's a mod in Java that you could add that would do that. But I will say that clicking and dragging thing is really, really, really nice. I really like that. I use it a lot. Can't see out of my eye and pick us in. Well, go relax. Close your eyes and get some rest. Sorry you're going through that, because that really stinks. I am going to leave an open hole here, I think. Just sheerly for aesthetics. Like, there's no real reason why. I just think it would look kind of cool. And then we'll throw up a little bit of fence so people don't fall off of it. Fall into the spine. Like this. Let's see. Oh, we could use shelves. No, I like the open fence. Now, I like the open fence. Now, is there a way up there? There is. I just don't remember how. Maybe through here. Oh, you don't need to thank me. Please answer my comment from your last stream when you get a chance. Okay, I'll check it out. I try to answer when I notice them. I try to answer comments if they're easy. Like, if they're easy to type questions, as long as it's not like a book. Because I do it. I usually I do that kind of stuff like when I'm on the move on my phone. I don't usually sit down at the desk because at that point I'm doing schooling. Blah blah blah. Okay. So the other thing is about this is I want to make sure that there's, whenever you get there, like an easy on, easy off. So that's why I built this landing out here, and I think this landing's pretty important. So like, because I'm imagining that, there's like the in canon way that this is built, right? Which is that you would walk up these stairs, right? You'd walk up these stairs, go up all the paths to get up here to the Shithari spine. But then there's the realistic thing is I'm probably going to be flying here, right? I'm probably going to be flying down. I want a landing place so I can just land on this platform, walk over here, jump in a boat, and go. And I think this platform sort of checks off those lists pretty nice. Now, I cannot detail with jungle. Hey, what's up, Tro? Yeah, I cannot detail an oak here because I've already done the roofs and the platforms in jungle, and I just can't dip back into that well another time. So this is gonna have to be big openings here. I don't know. I'm probably gonna use a terracotta walls, probably, almost certainly, which I don't have on me right now. I'm just thinking about like, let's get some stairs. Working on the terminal still for the Shithari spine here, trail. I think it's coming along. Lot left to do, but let's throw in a roof up here. Let's see. I woke up at my office because I slept here last night. Because by the time the meeting ended, you slept in your office. Ugh, that stinks. Oh, shoot. I just thought about this. Oh, that stinks, man. Slept in your office. Ugh. Hopefully you have a good cot. So, here's the problem. I have to have a way up here because the entire point of this... Oh, there's not even a way up here. Okay, so we have an issue here. The entire point of this is that up there is going to be where you get on the happy gas. Okay. That's a... Okay, well, Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It's going to change. I'm going to change how we do this. Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do is come up. This is the problem, I love building without a template. I do. I really do. But every once in a while, you hit a hiccup here. I think we're gonna have to, instead of have this nice little walkway where you can look down and see the spine, I think we're gonna have to do stairs here. I don't think there's another way out of it. without undoing sort of what I already did, and I don't want to do that. It'll be okay. Do I have... there's enough room for a wall on that side. This side, maybe we'll just go fence. Like fence supports. Or chains even, maybe something like that. Okay, and this will be a floor. So let's just do the same thing on this side. I don't like staircases that are that long without a break, honestly, but I think we're kind of up against it here. My office is an hour away from class, and my class starts in 30 minutes. Oh, yeah, you're in... Well, you're not going to make that. I guess just hurry and just try to just be late. If you really hurry, maybe you can get there. You know, if you really rush, 45 maybe. Oh, you're in... Yeah, you're in trouble. Sorry, man. There's no way out of this one. Okay, so next we'll okay. I have to do this just to make this work with like the flooring and look decent. So we'll just do this. We'll do a couple beams going across. That's why I use slabs, so you can see that little bit of depth. And for the cot, I don't slept on my desk. Ugh. So, I mean, for me, I wouldn't walk again for a week with my back. Okay, I mean, this will look nice. This will look nice once it's done from underneath. Because also, you know, I don't know that this will be a landing area. We just have to find a way up. I guess what we'll do to get up there is, I guess we'll just do another stair like here in the middle. I don't think there's another brilliant way up here. I don't love it. It'll just take some interior design to make this work. Uh-oh. Oh, just barely made it up. Okay. Okay. Do I have a sleep? Do I have a sleep here? Where's my... I gotta say, for having just started this project yesterday, there's a lot of progress done here. I'm pretty happy with just sort of how much we're getting done here, and this is going to add so much just to the overall build, or just overall city and world and all that kind of stuff. Back's killing though, manage. Just a little tick because the deal I was making fell through because my translator messed up a word. Oh, dude, that's awful. Fire your translator. That stinks. Alright. We're just gonna do this because I gotta break slightly out of the jungle wood look. Gotta have a couple extra colors going on. It's only 8:31. I'm usually just barely starting at this time, so this is like bonus time now. Now we're rocking. Okay, like this, because that'll be easy to put in a wall later. So we'll do that. Nope. There we go. All right. I like it. Now, Trail, I'm sorry, man. Are you gonna try to get to class, or just say screw it and reset and try again tomorrow. Now I have a feeling like this is going to go away, because this is going to be, that's going to be a wall. Yeah, this is going to be a wall for sure. Maybe a window or something, but okay. Okay, that's cool. So here's what we'll do. We'll do some stripped. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, we'll do this just to, we can put windows on the side there. I think that'll look decent. There's really no need to get on that little side there, so we'll just do this. We'll do some, like, we'll do a couple plants or something there. That'll be fine. It's gonna get expensive for oak logs in a second, because I'm about to make some stripped, what do you call it? What do you call those? Stripped, I can't remember what they're called. Wood? Yeah, wood, right? That's the strip, or that's the three-sided. It's called wood. Yeah, it was $15K for a really profitable oil well. Yeah. Explain what happened. Look, I have found in my life, I don't know what advice this is to you or anyone else, but I have found in my life that being honest is always the right answer. Like, I have two, in my sort of worldview, there are two things that I cannot deal with. One is unrelated. One is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy just, it kills me. It makes me totally insane. I lose my mind about hypocrisy. I hate it. And which does not really apply in this case, but also, secondly, lying. I cannot handle lying. I just can't handle it. I really, really hate it. I hate lying. What if we made this? What if we made this the happy gas area, where we just had some, you know, I mean, because we're already up, we're kind of up high enough, and I could just do a little roof up on top of that. You know what we could do? We could do platforms out like this. I mean, it's set up perfectly for it. Right? Just do like platforms here on all, we could do it on all three sides and have 3 happy gas. One. That would totally work. Let's do that. Demotic demo, is that Fixxitt412? Man, love your Stone Block Bunker series. Well, which one? Because I did actually, so the one that really blew up on YouTube was one centered around Fred. It was a 2-part series, and then but then that was years ago, but then I went back to the well on that because I love that era of mods so much, so I went back to that and I did a 4-part series that told a different story, similar in the same world, same setting, but a different story from that same mod pack. So if you liked it, be aware that there is actually a 4-part series where I went 400 days in Stone Block 2. You might enjoy it. Anyway, yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the Fred one. Check out the James one. It's newer. It's in there's a playlist. There's a playlist on the channel that you can find it. It's like 400 days in Fallout Bunker, I think, or there's 100, 200, 300, and 400 days. I think you'll enjoy it. Same idea. There's like little lore segments, and I was a much more polished at that time. At the time that I did that too, because I only did that like maybe a year and a half ago or something like that, whereas the other one was like 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. What? Yeah. But since then, I've been working in this world, this long-term survival world, where we're at 16,000 days. And yeah, just building a kind of a road terminal here. That I really like how it's starting to come together. Just kind of working out the kinks. There's a whole bunch of kingdoms in this world where I built an ice road that connects them all. It's really far. Like, I have a lot of like really far away stuff. And this is the first terminal for that road that built. Where does this go? Let's do this. Give this a little depth. I think that'll help. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then what we're gonna do up here, we're gonna have Happy Gas. This is gonna be a Happy Gas. It's gonna be like both the terminal of the Iceboat Railway and a Happy Gas to get up there. Because right now there's a castle up there. Here, I'll show it to you. There's a castle up here that we've been working on here recently. It's not nearly done. There's a lot more to add, but this whole castle area right here, the only way to get up here is with an Electra, and I don't love that because I have an Electra, but no one else in this world does. You know, so we're going to do Happy Gas terminal down here, and then a Happy Gas terminal up there, and that'll be sort of the way that you move back and forth. But here you can see the ice road. The ice road goes really far. There's a whole bunch of kingdoms in this world. This is just a little fishing village named Sandville. This is one of the smallest kingdoms. So, yeah, so we could have, here's what I'm thinking. We have Happy Gas areas. Like, right? Like Happy Gas little, you walk out here and jump on your Happy Gas. We'll just have them leashed up here. I think that could really work to get up there. I don't do like test builds ever in this world, so it's all sort of just on the fly. We figured out. I've been streaming every morning because I'm in graduate school right now. So every morning I've been streaming at 8:30 a.m. until 9 a.m. on weekdays, just to get a little touch of Minecraft, and then I get into graduate school. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Valid, I can't stand lying, but yeah, my translator said something I can't understand. They started yelling. He told me, yeah, I effed up this deal. Might have ruined our relationship with this group. Oh, jeez. Anyway, that's just awful. I'm sorry you're going through that trail. That's terrible. The hypocrisy thing, to be honest, my big pet peeve about hypocrisy is that's in a lot of ways still, that's just really lying, you know? I mean, if you think about what hypocrisy is, right? Like that's kind of just like a lie in a lot of ways, right? I mean, you're kind of like saying, oh, it's okay for, you know, oh, like, no, I'm not okay with this, but I am okay with this, if I do it or whatever. And that, I mean, how different is that from lying? It's not that different, really. But I'm just gonna go this. I don't need that many windows here. We'll just do it straight through here. This part, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go. This drives me crazy that you only get 3 wood. You only get 3 wood logs for 4 or foot. What do you call it? 3 wood for 4 logs? That makes me nuts. Why does that have to be that? That's not fair. Alright, here, we'll go here. Oh, oh no, okay, well, I am 1 shy, but we're just gonna use okay. Yeah? That's okay. There'll be windows up here. That'll look quite nice. Look at the storm coming in. So I use an add-on pack called a Realism Craft VFX. It just adds like graphical stuff. It doesn't add like content or anything. It's still a vanilla, but check this out, right? Pretty cool, right? More modded. We'll get back to more modded at some point. Right now, my heart is in this, but we'll get back to more modded someday. I can get by hypocrisy in certain cases, like smoking, for example. If someone tells you not to smoke when they smoke. Well, I don't know that someone telling you not to smoke when they smoke is necessarily the same as hypocrisy. Because like they might be like, hey, don't start this habit. Like, I hate this habit, but I have it, right? That's kind of like, you know, hey, everyone, you should exercise every day, and I only exercise 3 or 4 times a week or 2 times a week, right? Like, I wish I exercised more, but it would be like, hypocrisy would be more like telling someone not to smoke if you just freaking love smoking, right? If you think smoking is like the cat's meow, right? To take this stream right back to 1920. But like, I think that's more that's more to me like really the hypocrisy angle that drives me totally bonkers, you know, is that aspect of it. Yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm totally happy with how we're gonna. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Now this is gonna be a little bit to make this fit. I hope I don't regret making this a really tall peak roof with the happy gas. I don't exactly know if they'll get caught. I've never even been on a happy gas in real life, if you will. Like I've just seen videos of them. Oh shoot. So I don't know if having a really tall roof is going to be an issue for their like AI. We'll find out. Should I sleep? I guess I should sleep because I can't see crap. You know what's cool is if you, when the rain stops, I don't know if it happens after you sleep. We'll find out here in just a second. But when the rain stops, now I'm probably too high up. But with this, there, look, a rainbow. So when the rain stops, a rainbow appears. And also, in the mornings, if you're down in a valley, like if you're lower in, there's fog. It's so freaking cool. It just adds so much immersion to the game. Really makes it feel like a real world. Really like it. $8.43, still doing great. Here, I have a huge assignment that I'm really unhappy about for school. So listen, okay, so I'm going to complain. I'm going to complain about my assignment. So in my hardest class, I had this assignment that is, there's a lecture, and the lecture itself is 70 minutes long, and it's dense. It's super dense, but okay, whatever, that's fine. I'm in graduate school. I expect dense lectures, right? Fine. But for the assignment, there's also 7 readings, and we have to cite in our discussion post the lecture, and it's not just the lecture, but we have to cite the lecture 3 times, including both what was on the PowerPoint that accompanied the lecture and what was just said verbally and not on the PowerPoint with timestamps. 3 times. I have to cite the lecture 3 times with timestamps, and not just like what was on it, but also like what was said but not on the PowerPoint. So I have to like go through and find something that supports my point of the discussion post that is specifically was said and not on the PowerPoint. That's crazy. Right? That's crazy. Just like, that's just such a time sink. Like, it's not like, do you understand it? It's, can you find... I mean, I have thoughts of why that's even part of it. I think part of the reason why that is like some sort of like thing to make sure that we're not using AI. I really think that a lot of this degree is like trying to make sure that we don't use AI to help us. I'm pretty confident that that's a big part of why certain things are happening in certain ways, but it's unbelievable. Self-righteous hypocrisy, yeah. I think that's the definition of it, right? It's just like, and that's just really just lying, is what that really is. And so it kind of goes back to my number one big pet peeve that I just can't stand. I keep telling my kids, I tell my kids all the time, like, guys, listen, so I have a deal with my 2 boys. I have a deal with them. And I have a deal that if you tell me the truth, I promise that I won't be mad. No matter what it is, anything. If you tell me the truth about anything, I promise I won't be mad. And boy, that's tested me a couple times, because I've had to like be like, okay, I promised them that I wouldn't be mad, but oh boy, okay, creepy. Okay, oh boy, are we in trouble here? What's going on? Yeah, but you know, I want them to be able to always know that they can come to me and tell me anything, and know that if they're honest, I won't be bad. So we have a deal. And I've really held true to that. Like, if they're honest, I promise I won't be mad at them. And so, you know, sometimes I'll ask them a question. It's like, hey, before you answer, I want you to think about this and realize that if you tell me the truth, I will not be mad at you, you know, and we have to sort of discuss that. But But then, you know, I want them to know as they get older, like if they call me in, you know, if they're in high school and they call me up because they've been drinking a beer or something, you know, I want them to know that they can call me for a ride to be safe, or if something bad happens, they can call me and and they don't have to worry about me being mad at them, you know, for their whole life. You know, the deals right now are little deals because they're like 10 and 8, but they won't always be little deals, you know, and I just always want them to know that I got their back no matter what happens, you know, and that's super duper important to me. I'm gonna have to make some slabs. Although, you know, this doesn't have to be I'm so used to up there has to be not spawnable because that's my mob farm, but this does not actually have to be non-spawnable. Yeah, I don't care if this is spawnable. Okay. $8.40. Oh, that's not right. I'm dreading my assignment. I finished my lecture last night and I couldn't bring myself to starting the assignment. So I have that just like looming. That's just sitting there just waiting for me. As soon as 9 o'clock rolls around, I'll put my walking pad, turn my walking pad on, put my standing desk up to standing position and start on this just monstrous assignment. And you know, I have 10 other assignments I have to do before Sunday too, so this degree is a bear. There's a lot to it, man. A lot more than I thought. Okay. All right. Sorry to my non-audio. Wait, sorry to all my non-audio and deaf students, but you have to cite what I said, because if you can't, I don't think you'll fail you for the semester. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't want to complain too much, but you know, I really like how this is. Let's go over here. I really like how this is turning out. You know, this is one of my favorite things about building in Minecraft. You know, is just starting something and not knowing what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Like I love that. I love that aspect of this. Of just, you know, you're just starting a game, and now there's this, you know, giant terminal here that's gonna be a happy gas area. It's gonna be really cool. Okay, let's throw all of our wood in here, and then we'll have to go get some terracotta. In fact, actually, you know what? I have a bunch of terracotta at the up at Luminar. So fine, just there, despawn, I don't care. Alright, let's go up to Luminar and get some terracotta. There are subtitles, because they're just the, not real ones, just the auto-generated YouTube subtitles. But there are auto-generated YouTubes. So especially when they get into medical terms, like they're not accurate. But yeah, it's fine. The citing all that stuff just feels to me it just feels like busy work. Whenever we have so many other projects that are huge to do, like that really doesn't have anything to do with learning, that just feels like something that's just gonna be a huge time sink that really has nothing to do with learning, in my opinion. But you know, I'll do it. It's a hoop that I have to jump through, so my opinion doesn't really matter. I'm thinking yellow. I'm thinking something nice and bright for the walls. And maybe, there. I was thinking I might not have enough, but I do. Okay, and then I'm thinking a glass that's not red. Do we have any other glass here? Oh, maybe I don't have any other glass. Do I not have any other glass here? Glass? Oh, I got black. Yeah, I can deal with black. Okay. Alright. YouTube video transcripts. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Yeah. I haven't worked on Sandgo in like forever. I wonder when the last time I added a building to Sandgo was. It's been a long time. I mean, years? It's been years. This is just gonna be a wall. I'll figure out something to put in front of it so it's not so blah later on, but I'm not gonna worry at all about this. This is underneath the deck. This is very low. Okay, so that'll be fine. I don't have any fences, so we'll decorate that later. I've got to get supports for this, which we'll do later. Okay. Alright, so these areas here will have some walls, so let's see. Maybe just little maybe just little windows here. I don't have any lights in here. It's going to get very dark soon. I don't know why I don't have any lights. I should. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty big, right? I will need some more wood. Let's go get some wood. Better than nothing, especially for what you're... Yeah, I mean, it's certainly better than nothing. And I've relied on them for sure. It's just, at least it gets you close. So basically, I've relied on the YouTube transcripts to get me close enough. I don't have any more oak. Really? Really? Again, I'm out of oak. I've chopped so much oak down. That's all jungle. It gets me close enough that I can then put in like Google and figure out what term it's supposed to be, you know? But they're not even close. But adding some smaller areas to the road I'm building. Nice. Yeah, road building. I think people underestimate how really like vitally important road building is. I gotta cut down a couple trees. Road building and connecting your worlds is absolutely massive. This was, by the way, when I started this building, this whole area was like a forest, and it's all gone now. Just from this one. Look at the fog, because I just slept. Isn't that awesome? Come on. That's because I'm down low. Isn't that cool? I freaking love it. I love it. So great. I don't need a ton of wood, just a little bit of oak, but I might as well just clear out the rest of this forest. There's not that much left. Okay. All right. Boy, this forest. This is all going to be farm. We're going to do farmland. I'll just eventually, probably soon, we'll take some time and make all this into farmland, I think, but not today. I mean, I don't love doing road building. I'm not crazy. but adding roads to your world is it's game changing. Okay. So that'll be an opening. That's good. We'll need to do... I don't think I have stairs here, but we'll need to do some sort of passage here, which means Now, if I do that, that means you can't actually get over to there. If I build a wall, which I'm going to actually, this is all going to be wall. So that means there's no way. There's no way to get over there. Well, it might just be decorative then. That's okay. Fishing hut, small little inns, maybe hamlet or two. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get you. I do like the peaceful aspect of the road building. But they tend to be very long. You know what I mean? So that sort of is where my enjoyment ends, is after the 10th hour of it. but I mean, you're right. They are. It is peaceful and just sort of mindless grind, but they can be very long. Okay, well, I mean, boy, that worked out perfectly, huh? That's exactly perfect. Okay, cool. Well, there's that. Now, over here... Oh, well, you know what? No, there will be a way over. You'll be able to come this way, and then this way. So we'll just do an opening here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, probably? Whatever over here. I gotta have at least one there, so... Okay, 1, 2, 3 here. That'll be fine. I think so, right? I think that'll look good. Let's go there. Okay. I don't think we don't need interior windows. We can just do a regular wall there. Oops. Yeah, and then you got a little area here, so that'll work. So then over this will just be to get into this stuff. So that means we could do like this. What time is it? Oh man, what? 8:58. Ugh. Okay. I'd like a big window here, honestly. Let a lot of light in. Round window? Maybe. Too big? Yeah, I think it's okay. Alright. Where'd that go? I heard it placed. There it is. Yeah, it's okay. This is okay. I really wish they'd give us a bar, like a framed glass. Framed glass would be really, really nice. Okay. What do we think? I think it's nice. Yeah, okay. Definitely need some lights at some point here, but okay, then you'll come up here and we will work on this. Well, let me go here. Like this. And then I think what we'll do is have this be wide open. Like this. Yeah. Just frame this out and then we'll go. What time is it? 9 a.m. 9 a.m. I gotta go. Let's do it. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it over here. Watch my D&D streams before we go into the next village. I have to ensure everything looks like it's up to Kingdom's building regulations, because the King does have building codes. Wow, that's deep. Mojang. But fix. Creative in making frames out of logs like they've done for the... Wait, what? Hold on, what fix is Mojang doing about framing out with logs? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. What fix did they do? There will definitely be no... I don't know. We're going to deal with this tomorrow. Or later on. Okay. All right. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next morning. Trail, let me know tomorrow. Let me know tomorrow morning what you're... Oh, Fix, I was mocking what Mojang said about frame glass. Oh, I didn't know they said something about frame glass. Yeah, that's all I want. I just want frame glass. I mean, that's not all I want. I want a lot of things. All right. Gotta go. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, everybody. All right. See you next time.